He spoke. A story by Mary Magdalene. It was dark. No, I mean really dark. Not just because it was early. It was a darkness I had never known before. A darkness that didn't just surround you, but crept into your soul and smothered it. I mean, I had known dark times before. Of course I had. I remember, though not clearly, the days of possession, the days when I didn't know what I was doing, what I was saying, where I was going. I didn't know who I was. But then, that had changed. He spoke. And for the first time, the very first time, I knew that life had a purpose, a meaning. The Galilean countryside had never seemed so green, the lake never so blue. The meals we all shared, there was fun and seriousness, joy and laughter. And the food, even the bread tasted better, fresher, lighter. And he spoke words of power and authority, not always easy words, not always comforting words, but they burned. Oh, they burned in your heart and in your soul. And you knew, I knew, I would never be the same again. So we came to Jerusalem. You should have seen the crowds, people from Bethsaida, Capernaum, everywhere in Galilee. Crowds of people singing for joy as he entered the city on a donkey. Hosanna, blessed is the King of Israel. Well, we knew this was big. We knew that things were about to change, and change forever. How couldn't they? We had heard him speak, and we were changed. Jerusalem would hear him speak, and it would change. The world would change. And then the night fell, and the soldiers came, and we watched Mary, his mother, and her sister, and others. We watched, helpless, hopeless, as he was crucified. We stood there and watched. We could do nothing. Where was Peter? Matthew, the others, where were they? Only John stayed nearby. And in all of his pain and rejection and suffering, Jesus spoke. He spoke words of comfort to his mother, words of love and concern as he hung there dying. He died. And as he died, he spoke, "It is finished." Now I know the sun came out later, but it was dark inside. 3 days go by. 3 days of sorrow and anguish and anger. 3 days of pain and a bottomless pit of despair. Days of fear and nights with no rest. Then the first day of the week, early, I find myself on the path in the garden walking to the tomb. Why am I there? Well, where else could I be? But there was something wrong. The stone has gone. It's the right tomb. I know it's the right tomb, but something dreadful must have happened. I wept. My heart just broke and I could do nothing else. I wept for lost hope, for broken dreams, for him. And then I looked up, and then he spoke. "Mary, Mary." And the sun rose. It flooded my soul with brilliant white light that felt so real. This was Jesus. My Lord returned. He spoke, and so I speak. I shout, "Jesus is alive! I have seen the Lord!"